I mean, okay, how many cards do they have in hand? They have 3. They play 1, let's say. I imagine they're going to play... They don't play any, and I'm going to bring all 3 to the Rickety Bridge. Onslaught, you're gone, bud. You're done. The Thing, see ya later. Cyclops, you're not getting out of this one. You're done for the bridge. Will have its way with you. And why don't we throw in a Squirrel Girl for the little cherry on top? Boom. Colossus. Colossus is standing tall, dude. He doesn't care. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Drewberry and we got a new location and it's called the Rickety Bridge. After each turn, if there is more than 1 card here, destroy them. This is crazy. This location was super fun. I've already played some games and you'll see them after this little recap, this little location guide. I also have series 1 and 2 decks available in a minute. But this right here is the deck that I'm going to be running for this location because it's super, super fun. But this location is yet again some destroy synergy. So you could go that route. You could go the route of like trying to buff your null or doing something crazy like that, right? You know, getting your Bucky Barnes destroyed or whatever to discount your death, Moon Girl. I thought that option could be good. But after some thinking, I thought, what if I just try to make my opponent play there or move cards over there so that they get destroyed? So I ruin their power elsewhere while using the Rickety Bridge as like my Kingpin effect, essentially, okay? So a few key cards for this location, okay? Number 1, the champ by far is Colossus. This dude will stand his ground. He's going nowhere on this bridge. He cannot fall off it. He can't move off it. He can't be destroyed off it. He's just chilling on this bridge. It's a great option because your opponent might want to play other cards there, and they're just always going to get destroyed by Colossus. Maybe you're feeding into their destroy package, which is going to be rough, but they're going to have a hard time finding a way to get power there to beat Colossus. Now, one of the ways they could is right up here is Captain Marvel, because at the end of the game, she can fly over there and she won't get destroyed because it's at the end of every turn the Rickety Bridge triggers. It's similar to Jotunheim, how that will give -1 power to every card that's there, but that happens at the end of the turn and then Captain Marvel would fly over there, not receive that debuff, and hopefully win you the game. It's a great option if you're just not able to play any cards at the Rickety Bridge, and your opponent wasn't able to either. If you got Captain Marvel out early, you can just almost guarantee she's going to fly over there to win you the game. So it's great. It's a great option. But another one that is super, super funny is Dr. Octopus. I don't recommend this card often because it usually triggers me because of how inconsistent it is. But how consistent is it if you could just destroy all of the cards that Dr. Octopus lays down? Because you play him at Rickety Bridge, yeah, you lose, you know, your Dr. Octopus, your 10 power, whatever, but you destroy 4 of their cards before the final turn, they're probably on top deck mode because they got nothing left in their hand, or their big combo was about to be played and now they're screwed. So I just think it's way too funny, such a fun card. Wait till the highlights. There are some highlight moments coming up. It's super funny. So that's kind of the deck, right? We have like Dr. Octopus to pull things over there, Captain Marvel to fly over, or Colossus to stand his ground. Electro is a great option because he can get destroyed if something else is played there, and then you only get the plus energy and not the negative ongoing effect, right? Enchantress, I think, is a great tech option this week because a lot of people are probably going to try and be clever and armor this location. And if you Enchantress that armor and they've stacked cards there thinking that they're safe, oh my gosh, they are in a world of hurt because all those cards are going to get destroyed and that could be a huge swing in your favor. Imagine playing on turn 6 Enchantress and Colossus at that location. You would win it. Because you get rid of, well, you got to make sure that they're ordering there because you don't want to remove Colossus's ongoing ability. But as you can imagine, you remove armors, they all get destroyed and Colossus stands his ground. So that's essentially the deck. We've seen a lot of decks like this move disruption deck. It has performed well before when there's no featured location for it. I just feel like this location in particular is going to help this deck give a little boost. Another great one is Juggernaut. You know, you hit Juggernaut and they move, they have a good chance of hitting the Rickety Bridge, which is not what they wanted to do early on in the game. In hindsight, I ended up adding Wave here because I wanted to get some of these later game cards out earlier, but I think I would have swapped Wave for Miles Morales because of the consistency that you're moving cards. That's just an easy 5 power to throw down elsewhere. So if you have that card and you don't have Wave, maybe that's a consideration for swapping out. But I do have series 1 and 2 decks that we'll get into in a second. Boom. Here are some alternative decks that I think could be valuable for this week if you're in Series 1 or 2. And then Series 3 is the exact same. I'm going to do this more routinely on the new location highlights. And this will actually change if I have a Series 4 or 5 card in the deck that I'll be running, right? So you can imagine that this would only have those removed, replaced with Series 3 options or anything that I think works. So this deck is the exact same, so you can kind of ignore it. Luckily, the deck I'm playing this week has all Series 3 or under. But Series 1 and 2, I thought, okay, what if we lean a little bit more into the destroy package, because it's easy to destroy things at this location. So you got like throwing out your Nova. We still have Colossus, you know, Wolverine gets destroyed and gets thrown out. And then with the Series 1 deck, it's a pretty standard deck actually. But really what you want to do is you want a Moon Girl and maybe get 2 Novas so that you can carnage them to give buffs to all the other cards you play that turn, or get 2 Dinos and play 1 on 5 and 1 on 6. You just don't want to play at the Rickety Bridge if that's the case, because they'll get destroyed. You could tech in armor into some of these, but you just got to watch out because you have destroy package and then armor. They don't, you know, synergize together, but maybe as a means to getting power at the Rickety Bridge, you could tech that in. Same with the Series 2. There's not much changed here. It's almost an exact copy, really. But we have things like Killmonger and Storm. Just provide a little bit more control, destroy some of your opponent's stuff, and then play Storm there to maybe get rid of the Rickety Bridge so you can play other cards there. I thought that might be a good option. That's why we have Scarlet Witch in Series 1. So those are just some potential decks. Maybe just like, you know, you can pick and choose some in and out. But let's get into the games with the deck that I'll be spotlighting right up here because it's hilarious. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're still rocking the Zero avatar with the chest. And I'm curious to see if this one's going to have an animation or anything like that. What I'm really hoping for, everybody, is that this doesn't take an incredibly long period of time for the animation to play out. Wow, that's a very cool Juggernaut skin. Love it. Because when... Oh, and there it is. No animation. Not animated itself. Okay. So we don't have Colossus in hand. That was the key piece. But we can wave into potentially Magneto or Aero, or we set up the Kingpin if I want to move things off. And then throw things in with Juggernaut. Seems so good. My opponent seems to have the same idea. We have potentially 2 Juggernauts tucked away here. Nova, not too shabby. Might... Oh, geez. The value in just getting Magneto out early is kind of insane. I'm kind of here for it. Let's just throw it out. Throw out the wave opportunity. Polaris coming out. They're doing the same thing. Maybe people are doing this. I kind of thought people would lean into the destroy, package. Go that route. Okay, Magneto would actually pull Polaris, which isn't the most fantastic thing. Captain Marvel is just gorgeous right now. Like, just a perfect possible play. Maybe I actually want to do that now and then spend my next turns moving cards with Aero and Magneto. Something along those lines. Or Juggernaut and Nova, honestly, seems good enough to me. So I feel like I can Captain Marvel here fairly safely. See what happens here. Mojo, they're going to play something in Mojo World. It's going to be Thor. Okay. All right. Nobody's playing at the Rickety Bridge right now. The Rickety Bridge. Oh, we got the double jug. Oh, man. I have to assume that they're going to play here. And I actually want to put out Nova there just to see if he can get destroyed. That'd be really valuable. We move cards to the Rickety Bridge and they destroy each other because of Nova. Oh my gosh, that'd be so gorgeous. Let's see what happens. Oh, we do get one card. Oh my gosh. Are we going to get to see what it is? No, it goes over to Daily Bugle. I forgot that was even a possibility. It was Jug himself. Oh my gosh. Okay, we do have Colossus, the forever victor at Rickety Bridge. Maybe all we have to do here... Or do I Aero? I could just Aero things into Rickety Bridge and they get destroyed. Captain Marvel flies over to Rickety Bridge to win it. I could also Colossus and Juggernaut, but I feel like this is good enough. He's going to snap on me. I will snap back to see what happens. We are sacking Aero. Total sacrifice. But I feel like it's worth it. Captain Marvel's going to save the day. And I have 2 cards at Mojo World already. Let's see what happens. 3 cards. We're pulling them all into the Rickety Bridge. Let's see what happens here. What did he play? He did play 1 intentionally here, so gotta watch out. Okay, it doesn't matter. Buffs don't matter. Silver Surfer does not matter. These cards don't matter. They're getting destroyed. Mjolnir doesn't matter. It's not... Power doesn't matter in Mojo World if you have more cards. So watch. Everything's going to get destroyed. Everything. Okay, there's no animation. And it also wasn't slow. Everything started instantly destroying, which is great. Silver Surfer out of here. Ironheart, you're out of here. Captain Marvel is then going to... not fly. Dude, that was so anticlimactic, but she didn't need to fly because we were already winning Mojo World with enough power from the tie difference. Wow, I thought she would have been a little bit smarter in that she would check to see if we could win 2 locations first rather than go for the draw and whoever has more power. I mean, kudos to her. She did her homework, she did her math, and she figured it out. But okay, that's too bad. I wanted to see that work. But regardless, you can imagine if this was any other location, right? We wouldn't have had enough power, I suppose, if it was any other location. But really interesting. Okay, let's get to another example here. Oh man, that was pretty good. Captain Marvel kind of didn't really do the thing I was hoping for, but the Aero play was kind of sick. He was going for 3 cards on the right to tie my 3. Trying to swing it. I don't know if it was an 8 cube play on their part, but regardless, we got Dr. Octopus. This is the one I'm most curious about. I think is just too funny. Not even really curious. We know how it's going to work, but it's just going to be too funny. Muir Island coming out, and then Strange Academy going to move things around. I don't know how I feel about that. But not like we can play anything just yet anyways. Yeah, interesting. I think this deck is actually good outside of this location too. Like, this is just a naturally good deck. Rickety Bridge coming out already. What do I want to lean into? I could do this a similar line where I kind of, wave into, doesn't really matter, and end up playing Captain Marvel. So I play, let's say, Dr. Octopus at Rickety Bridge, then I Captain Marvel, and then I Aero. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. They're going to play a card there. Oh, I guess we're not going to do it. All right. Fair play to you with your Cosmo there, bucko. Okay, so we could maybe jug him instead. Problem being that I actually can't really jug efficiently, right? Because I could move. Maybe I just play jug here for power because I can pull Magneto later. And I really want a Dr. Octopus there. But that's totally sacking just to get rid of 4 cards. I mean, it would be all of their cards. So if I can find a way to win other locations right now, it'd probably guarantee it for me. So let's actually Colossus here. And then we'll Dr. Octopus. Okay, he's going to put 2 in the mid. Oh, he's going to put rocks. Okay, that's fine. They get destroyed. And Misty Knight coming out, I imagine, is some kind of setup for Patriot, but in a bit of a bind because I'm about to drop your whole hand right here, and then the cards in the mid won't be able to move, which I think is okay. Might set up an easy win for us to just play Magneto in the mid because they don't have a whole lot of power. Even if he plays Patriot, it still would not be enough. Let's snap and see what happens with this Dr. Octopus play. Oh, man. I mean, okay, how many cards do they have in hand? They have 3. They play 1, let's say. I imagine they're going to play... They don't play any, and I'm going to bring all 3 to the Rickety Bridge. Onslaught, you're gone, bud. You're done. The Thing, see ya later. Cyclops, you're not getting out of this one. You're done for the bridge. Will have its way with you. And why don't we throw in a Squirrel Girl for the little cherry on top? Boom. Colossus. Colossus is standing tall, dude. He doesn't care. What a boss. Oh my goodness. And then they top deck. That's it. That's all they got. They got their top deck. And they got to hope that wins the game. I have to hope I can win the game with this play, but I feel like it could. I don't know. I guess Cosmo is at 6 power. It's going to move with Cosmo. That's not great. I could do this, which is probably guaranteed win, actually. Yeah, we move anything over to Rickety Bridge. We get 7 power in the mid. They get destroyed. Feeling pretty good about this one. It's Patriot, which is a great card for them. But no, Patriot, see you later. You're getting destroyed too. With the... Oh my gosh, look at Colossus. What a boss. I think move disruption into the Rickety Bridge is just the way to go. I just feel like this is the way to go. That's another 4. I'm not a very high rank, but hey, we're climbing. Man, Dr. Octopus. That guy, man. I hate that card usually, but that was hilarious. I'm here for... Oh my gosh, okay. I'm here for some Dr. Oct plays. So I have Electro I can ramp right away, right? Oh, Bar Sinister? Oh my gosh. I can Electro and then Dr. Octopus. Dude, this is so good. What do I Bar Sinister? What's great for... Oh, goodness me. Dream Dimension, huh? Okay, that's fine. Dream Dimension's fine. It's negating my Electro ramp for a turn, right? Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is so good. Wow. Gets the Electro destroyed, so I don't have that ongoing ability continuing. 4 of their 6 cards are about to be destroyed, which is probably some of their combos to pair with Sunspot. Oh my gosh. Like, I could just absolutely devastate this guy's entire game plan with one fell swoop. He plays 1 card, it's Jessica Jones. Oh my gosh, what else do you got tucked away in your hand, dude? Shang-Chi, yeah, you got Dr. Octopus. Congratulations. He was going down anyways, buddy. Oh, White Queen. What do you get? My Jug or my Kingpin? No, you get my Enchantress. Doesn't matter. Moon Girl. Armor. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my God. What was that? So do I Enchantress now? I gotta do it. They should know I have Enchantress in hand. I gotta do this. I gotta do this, get them all destroyed. And then we gotta play like Colossus plus something else. Like hopefully Juggernaut, and they don't play anything at Bar Sinister. My goodness, that would be insane. Pass. Pass the turn. He passed the turn. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, get wrecked. Oh my goodness, get absolutely wrecked. What could he possibly do? What could you possibly do? Were you in top decking mode? How do you have 6 cards in your hand? What did I miss? Oh, Moon Girl. Oh my gosh. Okay, it doesn't matter. You won the Dream Dimension. Things move to the left, you're screwed. You don't have your armor anymore. You play 1 card there, dude? What are you doing playing America Chavez by yourself at Rickety Bridge, dude? Come on, be smarter than that, please. You were supposed to play something at Bar Sinister and get destroyed on repeat. Oh, we take those all day, though. Look at that. Nova, Colossus, absolutely crushing it. Champ. Give him the belt. Give him the belt. Uncontested. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is just nasty. This is wild. And there's a lot of win cons here. Colossus obviously being the biggest one and best. Nova, see you later. Okay. Brutal, but it's fine. We evolve. We adapt. We conquer. We got some other key pieces here. What's the bridge? Oh, if this guy was 1 or 2, that'd be great. Okay, what do you play? No, nothing. You're not going to play anything. All right. I see you. What do you got in your hand? Let's see. I don't like... Oh, okay. Okay. You hate to see it. Let's Kingpin over here. I don't really have anything else to do that's worthwhile, anyhow. Slightly nervous about the Jug. I need Colossus. Where's my guy Colossus? Okay, no, they don't go for the Jug. Do I juggle them now? Do I Misty? I could Polaris the Misty Knight. I feel like I could get something a little better than that Misty Knight though, right? Let's see what you got. Oh yeah. Shocker. Where are you going? Please go to the mid. Ah, okay. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We weren't winning that location anyhow. Okay, then I think we do this, but how do I win the video game here? Ah, doesn't matter. We find a way. We find a way when we destroy 4 cards, right? Wasp doing nothing for me. Okay, 1 card coming out. Okay, what are we gonna pull? I can't believe the consistency here. 4 cards. One of them's mine. Magneto. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my board! Ultron. Brood got denied. Oh man. Yo, no, it's a loss, right? Is there any way I can pull enough power? No. Goodness me, no, Drew. What are you talking about, dude? Like, no. I'm done for. I'm done for. If he passed the turn, we'd win. And I mean, he's got 2 cards in hand. I don't know. Let's see. Played 1 card. Congratulations, you win the video game. Oh man, that was pretty funny though. That was pretty funny. Kudos. The Dr. Octopus, man. I was just giving him praises last game, and this is the game we play. This is the gamble with Dr. Oct. All right, let's get another one. This is too much fun. This is feeling high on the fun scale for me. Oh, I got shafted with that. Oh no, the peak. Say it ain't so. I gotta say though, it's fun to experience new locations, right? New location pops up, you get to try it out, think of some crazy combos, and I think what ends up happening is that people don't want to endure the new location for like 48 hours. That's the problem. It's too daunting. The meta gets figured out, a few decks arise, and then we're over it. And we'd rather shift to something else. Oh my goodness. Like my hand wasn't looking rough enough. Whatever, dude. Just get jugged. Please. Please get jugged. So, should it be 24 hours? Honestly, I don't know. I like it the way it is. I think it mixes it up and it makes every week special. But I can see how a lot of people don't enjoy it. Okay, I don't know where this goes, but it's probably fine either way. Ice me. Oh my goodness, my poor Polaris, dude. 6-2, are you kidding me? Okay, Iceman gets destroyed. That's great. With Nova. Okay, they overcompensate. Wow, they overcompensate big time. No problem. No problem with that whatsoever. Where's my guy Colossus? Nowhere to be found. Let's destroy. Actually, maybe we don't go for the destroy just yet. Maybe we go for the Captain Marvel Aero play. See if they're creeping with... Oh no, is it going to be... Oh goodness, it's Spider-Man. But Captain Marvel can fly over. So what if I just Aero here to make sure he doesn't play anything like... Oh, if he plays Professor X, it will lock in that location. And we will lose. Aero could sneak out the win, potentially, because Spider-Man gets destroyed, and maybe we have enough power in the mid. Oh, she got ravaged with her power levels, though. Magneto doesn't feel like enough because that would pull over Jessica Jones. I don't love that. Dr. Octopus, definitely not. Aero seems like the only play. Let's see what happens. Well, they do play in the mid. It's going to be Gamora. It's going to hit. That's going to do it. They're going to get the dub for sure. Captain Marvel cannot fly over there. Multiple cards are not played at Spider-Man location. That's a sneaky little play. I like the Spider-Man. That's a good idea. Do it on 5 so your opponent can't play there. Captain Marvel could have flown at the end of the turn, but we were off by about 4 power, I believe, for her to even attempt that, or actually 5 power. So there you go. Anyways, I had a lot of fun. The highs and lows. Dr. Octopus is pretty wild. I think Colossus is your guy this week. Like, you got to tech him in. Spider-Man seems like a great option. That's really clever as well. But this is kind of the move deck. I know this one's expensive. I'm going to have series 1 and 2 options available for anyone who wants to try that. I think some destroy packages would work fairly nicely. Some control with armor, anything like that. Armor's still a fantastic option. Just watch out for Enchantress, as you saw earlier. That is super nasty. But I hope you enjoyed this new location. Let me know of any crazy combinations that you found in the comments below. And thank you, as always, for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.